10:17 here at WILK, continuing the conversation every day. Check us out, thejohnmendolashow.com on YouTube. Subscribe to us. Get to hear interviews of local coaches and players on the high school or the college level. Always a pleasure to talk East Stroudsburg University football. Jimmy Terwilliger, the head coach. Jimmy, welcome into the show this morning.
Hey, thanks for having me, John. Look forward to it.
Well, this is a big year, and every day I know you're grinding, you're punching the clock. How excited are you about this 2019 football season as the head coach there at East Stroudsburg?
No, fired up. I tell you what, it's been an outstanding summer. We followed a great spring. There's a lot of new things. What a time to be a Warrior right now. And not just in football. I mean, you look at our campus, you look at our university, such unbelievable things are growing on this campus. And for our football program, I don't know if I would call it a new era. I've been around here for a long time, especially I grew up in East Stroudsburg, played here from 2002 to 2005. So there's a lot of things that haven't changed, but I would tell you what, the energy around our building, energy around our football team, our staff, and our athletic administration is unrivaled right now. I'm excited to get going. We come in on Saturday, and it'll be a heck of a show. I look forward to hitting the ground running and getting the 2019 Warriors moving in the right direction.
A hair later start than normal for everybody. We're September 7th, that first game?
Yeah, you know what? It's different. It'll be a longer camp, but to me, what a blessing. Especially with a youthful team that we have with some unbelievable talent, we have some extra time to kind of develop that. So we'll have 2 full weeks of training camp that'll test our guys both physically, mentally, socially, emotionally, and then our classes start on August 26th, so they'll get their feet underneath them, and we'll have 2 weeks before we open up September 7th at Division I Wagner. I can't wait for it.
How much energy as a head coach do you put into that first game? I mean, obviously, it's a game-by-game approach, but you're always thinking ahead, but you have to focus on what you have. And as you said, Wagner, that's going to be a big challenge.
Yeah, I learned coaching high school football. You just never make one game more important than the next. I learned that many moons ago, and we approach it in a real systematic form. It's like we run a marathon. Someone that runs marathons, they don't look at, wow, I got to run 26 right now. You start with the first 2, then you get to the next 5, and you break down to 13. You're halfway there. So for us, we want to start playing a good brand of football, learn how to practice. We want to hit that first game and kind of figure out, where our strengths and weaknesses are, who can we rely on, who are the dependable guys that when it comes down to the crunch time, we can rely on. So for us, the energy for the first game will be great. I'm sure there will be a lot of nerves, but for us, the way I always played it was Saturdays are fun. Saturdays are for the Warriors. We'll sweat from Sunday to Friday, and Saturday we'll let our hair down, we'll take our shots, and we'll have some fun with that.
Family is so important to you. You get to coach with your dad. I know your wife, and kids, the whole 9 yards. That you've always been kind of within that hour of East Stroudsburg. And talk a little bit about, not everybody gets to do that. Some people move to Colorado or down to Florida or Mississippi or don't get to hang out. That's really important to you.
Yeah, I'll tell you what. I'm probably the only head football coach in the country that can still get grounded by his offensive coordinator. I get to work with Dad every day. It's a real special opportunity for me, and he brings a different view to East Stroudsburg. I mean, you're talking about a guy who came here in 1974 and has been with the East Stroudsburg football program for over 45 years. As a player, he only lost 3 games. He's been the top offensive assistant in the country, and he's a guy I call Dad. So to me, that's a blessing and not a burden. And we have a saying around East Stroudsburg, our mantra is the blood runs thick. And when you come to East Stroudsburg, you don't leave. Look at the guy I'm taking over for, Denny Dowd. He's been here for 45 years, and I can tell you, John, if I do it for 45, I'm clinically insane. But this will be great. Family is extremely important to me. I have the most beautiful and supportive wife in the world. I have a 6-year-old daughter in the first grade. I get a chance to put her on the bus every day. I live a blessed life, and this is what I've wanted to do since I was a kid. So I look forward to putting a great product together, making the people of East Stroudsburg, both the alumni and the future Warriors, proud of what we do, and bring this place back to a national powerhouse.
What has to really kind of shine in 2019 in your eyes, your mind, is it we got to put points on the board offensively, or we got to stop people? And in this day and age, it's a lot harder to stop people at any division level because offense, there's so much emphasis on the offensive end.
We got to play great team football. Yeah, I mean, at East Stroudsburg, we're gonna score points. That's kind of been our way of life around here. You look at some of the record books that have been set, both throwing and running. I mean, heck, we've had the number one tailback in the conference the last 3 years. But for us right now is playing a good brand of football, team football. Offensively, defensively, the special teams, and then the 12th man have to come together for us to be really good in where we want to go. Defensively, we have to take a defense that has been ranked 157 out of 166 and turn that into a more competitive unit. We have great players. We have great kids. So we're going to look at radical overachievement. We have a new defensive staff led by a new defensive coordinator, Mike Lackey, comes from the University of Missouri. Love the way he's brought a new culture to our defense with a blitz mentality. Our kids are going to be in great position to make great plays and give us a chance to win the games in the fourth quarter. Offensively, it's going to be the same East Stroudsburg University. We're going to take our shot. It's an offense that I've played in, heavily revolved around the quarterback, his ability to dissect the defense and be able to put our people in position. Special teams, we hired a special teams coordinator in Dennis Long. He was our long snapper from 2015 to 2017. I had a cup of coffee with the Jets. We're excited about him. So really, for us to be successful, we have to hit on all cylinders. There'll be teams that are bigger, stronger, and faster than us, but we're going to work hard. We're going to compete with the best, and we'll do it the right way. And I think if we handle those four facets of the game, we'll put ourselves in great position.
Well, we want to keep talking with you as the season goes along, Jimmy. We appreciate your time today. We look forward to maybe checking in with you come September, okay?
I really appreciate you guys. Come up to see the Warriors.
All right. Jimmy Terwilliger, the head football coach at East Stroudsburg University, ready to go. Wagner, Division I, that first week. That's September 7th. We come back, more college football. We got college wrestling. We got women's soccer. We're going to try to cram it all in here. Let's head out now to our local State Farm insurance agent, Jen Ricky. Break like a good neighbor, Jen Ricky in Dunmore is there. We'll be back at WILK.